Hey guys. Hey guys, just come on in, have a seat. Let me know you're here so that I can say hi and you can be put in the drawing for one of the cards today. I'm hoping that you didn't wait too long for me. I'm really starting to enjoy these classes. I'm not as nervous as I used to be. So I am going, hey Steph, I'm going to show you my first card. I absolutely love this card. It is dimensional a little bit. I use the foam adhesive strips on the back of this so that this window is recessed. It kind of reminds me, which I've never been to, but I'd like to be, going to Europe and seeing the windows in these brick things that are recessed and it looks old. I'd really love to go and see these in person, but this is how I can enjoy it at home. And then the inside is really cute. All right, and we'll go ahead and get started so that we're not on here too awfully long. We are using today the welcoming window, and it is I love this set. I hope it stays around. I've used almost every single stamp in here, but here's all the dies. So, in fact, I'm going to get a couple out because we will need them so that, whoops, we can do that. All right. I think that's all I need. And if not, then I've already got them cut out. I just wanted to show you. All right. So let me stick the stamps back in. And I'm also using, because celebration is almost over, hey Gail, is the Approaching Perfection. Love this set. I have a sense of humor that sometimes gets, ahead of me or whatever, but I love the sayings in this. The bad news is I forgot your birthday. The good news is I forgot your age. So what if you're a year older? You're fabulous. And if things really do get better with age, then you're approaching perfection. And then this one I love, newsflash, birthdays found to be good for health. Studies show that people who have more birthdays live the longest. See, now that is just right out of my alley because I try to be funny. Sometimes it doesn't work out that way, but that's what I try to do. All right, so we are going to bring in my cardstock that I need. We have some scraps and we have here's a scrap that we'll need of the basic gray, a scrap of the early espresso. These are just pieces that we'll need eventually. A little bit of vellum, then a scrap of black. And then we have our base, which is 5.5 by 8.5. And this is terracotta tile, which I am loving this. I guess it's going out, I think, this year, maybe. Yes. Now I've discovered it. Now I'm upset because I really like it. I never really used it before. I have, but just not to this extent. So we have that. Let me make sure that that's good. And then I will bring in my bone folder, which I had sitting right here. This is my mantra every week, is that I had it sitting right here. Oh, yes, it's sitting right next to me because that's where I'm going to remember that it is. Okay, so then we have two pieces of black that are 5 1/8 by 3 7/8 because one goes on the front and one goes on the inside. And then we have a white piece. This might not be. Yes, it is. Okay, and this is 3 3/4 by 5. So that's what we have. So first off, we're going to take one of our, this is, what did I say? 5 by 3 3/4. We're going to bring in the window die right here and kind of, eyeball, sorry, Gail, where you want it. I wanted to have bricks around the top, so I'm going to go ahead and run that through. And of course, I've already done that. And we can hold on to this for another project. So I am going to put a piece of paper under this because I'm going to stamp my bricks, which I love these bricks. They look old. Okay, and with the terracotta tile because I want just tone on tone. And like I said, I just realized that I like terracotta tile. So I am just going to put these across the front. And it's got the little spot where you can add them in because it's got the little thing right here that it'll make it to where it'll line up. Okay, and I'm trying to make it look like tile. And I'm just going to do this whole thing and try to make the brick pattern look like a brick pattern. We don't have to fill up the whole thing, but I think it looks pretty. Okay. So then, because this is something that I think adds quite a bit, I'm going to sponge the edges with the same color because it just makes it look deeper and to me makes the bricks look more realistic. I absolutely love stamping, so this is my happy place. All right, and then of course we have to get the inside, so we have that. That's just a little bit more, whoops, harder to get to, but I'm sure with a little help. There, do you notice the difference? I think it looks awesome. All right, so now we are going to cut with our black the same thing that we did before with the window, and I stuck it down and I don't see it. Okay, oh no, here it is. All right, so we're just gonna make, cut a window, come in with this. And what I'm going to do is, let me bring in my paper again, is put a little glue on the back, and then I'm going to add vellum because I don't want it to look like the window isn't real, because that's very important that we're kept in our fantasy here. So I'm just going to go down the middle with a thin layer, if I can get it, there we go, get it to start. And if I can just make it really small, it shouldn't ooze. That is the hope. And turn it. All right, so while it's face down, it's starting to dry already. That's how little bit I put on. Okay, I'm going to bring in my vellum and I'm just going to lay it down on top of this. And then we're going to trim it so that it stays behind. So you can cut it exact, but I just kind of thought it'd be easier just to trim it after the fact. I'm just trying to get it to the one side. Okay, so we're just going to trim it. And I kind of go at an angle to go under the black, so hopefully it won't peek out. Because, of course, my gluing wasn't the best. Let me get... Okay, and then if you don't get it all, you can always sponge it with black, and then nobody will even notice. Okay, a little bit here that I missed. That's why I come in at an angle. Kind of lets me not get the cardstock. All right, now we are going to bring this in, put this with this, but first off, we're going to put some glue on the back side because we have to have it line up exactly where it needs to. So again, hopefully not. And it's going to be on the black, not this part. Good thing I remembered that. Whoops, that might bleed. Okay, so we're going to bring in this and one of our blacks. Now, this is where you have to kind of, and I'm going to stand up to do this, make sure that you have it lined up on here, and then you're going to push your black down. Because we didn't put down this part, we only put down the window. And I didn't do too bad on getting it to bleed, so we're good. All right, yay! So we're going to come in with our gray and stamp the two, oh, what are these called? Somebody help me. The window protectors. I don't know. Come on, girls. Tell me what it is that it's called. All right. For some reason, my brain kind of goes dumb. Shutters. Thanks, Steph. I knew one of you would help me. So you're just going to cut these out. I already have them done. And those are going to go on here with regular dimensionals because we are going to use the other ones for the other side. So shutters, that's what it is. Oh, sometimes you wonder why your brain doesn't always pick up words. Oh, here comes my kitty. He's coming to say hi. He's gotten really big since you guys have started to watch with me. So we're going to go ahead and put these, and I like to leave a little bit of the color right next to it. I just love this. This has been done since Monday, and I have been just wanting to look at it. Okay, so then we needed a piece from this to put our flower pot on, and that is right here, and that cuts it out perfectly to where it has the wood grain. See how nice it looks? Can you see that? Oh, I don't know that you can. There you can. Okay, so that's also going to have dimensionals, but this time it's going to be the minis. Brain fog, brain fart, yes, whatever. It's all, see now, beginning to worry I had that wrong, but I don't. Okay. Yeah, I don't understand why that happens. Okay, so before we go on, I'm going to go ahead and put the foam adhesive strips onto the back because these are thicker than the dimensionals, and I really wanted to differentiate how much further back that is. So I'm going to peel off a whole one and then just tear it as I go. Awesome. And let's just do that in half. We are old, sometimes older than I'd like to admit. Though now I want it to be somewhat old because then I get the shot or the vaccine. But I turn 60 next month. And the only birthday that I haven't liked, before I put this on, let's put this onto the back, is my 30th. Isn't that crazy? We were living in Delaware, and I said, no way on God's green earth am I turning 30 and not being home. That, like being home in California. So that's, I went home for my 30th birthday. That's the only one that's really bothered me. Isn't that funny? You would think 50, 40, nope, 30. You cried all day, Gail, for your 30th? I don't know why that seems such a milestone. I love that saying, Steph, about what your mom said about it running down the rabbit hole. That's cute. And I love that we share what our parents have taught us. The good things, right? Not the bad things. Okay, so now I'm going to stand up again. Whoops. And get this. Hopefully I got it right, which it looks like I did. Yay. Already looking so good. All right. Now I have my scrap piece of white, and I am going to stamp the pot. And I didn't want to bring in any other colors. So, and I thought that the terracotta tile looks like terracotta, so that worked out perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp him right there. Then we are going to, while we're at it, because I already have him out and I've already closed it, but that's okay. We'll get it out. I have my envelopes. So I wanted to do that at the same time because that makes sense. Might as well. Thanks, Gail. Hey, Carol. Isn't this the cutest? Okay. So we want our envelopes to match. All right, so I'm going to bring this back out in a minute. Now we are going to do our pot flowers. And I am just going to do them up here. And then we're going to bring in our flowers that, let me make sure I have the right, yes. All right, and then again, we're going to use terracotta because we don't want to add. Okay. Just trying to get it lined up right. This is not, I don't think this is the right one. Hold on. I got it. I've got this. Nope. Might be the one on the other. Yes, let me try the other flower because one goes for one pot and one goes for the other. Okay. Oh yeah, this is the right one. Okay. All right, so we're going to cut that out, which I already have with my die, and I've cut out the pot too. Oh yes, I wanted to do my envelope with my flowers, and hopefully they'll line up. Oh, I got a little bit of there on, got that on there. Let's see. Why is this not wanting to line up? Oh, I had it upside down, I think. Okay. All right, so we have that. Then we're going to bring this in, and I'm only going to put glue dots at the bottom of this because it can't go over the window. So bring in my glue dots. And just want to make sure I have it where it's going to stick and along the side. Okay. I'm not going too far, just so that it holds there. And then the same is going to go for here. So I'm just going to put some on the bottom of this. And this is my last glue dot for this package. I love this so much. Okay, so then we are going to stamp our sentiment, which have all the pieces. This is when I need Gail. Okay. I will just do it again because I don't know where I put it. So I'm just going to use the back of this one and stamp. This is a really good one. Wishing our paths crossed a little more often. that is a for sure sentiment. Sure would be nice if we could see our friends. All right, so I'm just going to do it towards the bottom. Ah, look at that. I love the see-through stamps. And then I'm going to bring in my cutter and cut this close. Whoops. Okay. And then because I like the look, I'm just going to make this ends. Let's go this way. Like that. Because I think that just looks so nice. And I'm going to put those up with mini dimensionals also. If I can see where I stuck them. See, you start using stuff and then they all get put to the side. All right. That brick stamp, isn't it so pretty? Love it. All right, so I'm just going to put it a little bit there because I want it. Does that look straight? Not too bad. Let's move it down just a tad. There we go. Okay, then we have to add diamonds because no card of mine would have no diamonds on it. So what I am going to do is grab my blend, my black blend, because this is black and I just really thought that would look pretty. Okay. And here it is. I know I like diamonds. I tend to go a little overboard, but I think it really adds. Okay. And then for the inside, we are just going to do on the white let's find my white with the black that go together. All right. So we're going to stamp the flowers again. With the pot. Where's that pot? Right here. And then the flowers. Now let me see which flowers go with this. There we go. Beautiful, huh? Except for I could have had the flowers come down a little bit. That's okay. Maybe, I don't know. Let's do it again. I should do the pot first. Good thing we have two sides. Pot, then the flowers. Then this. There. Okay. So then I'm going to bring in the sentiment from the Approaching Perfection, and I want it to look a little bit better than just having it be one color. So I am going to do terracotta tile on the news flash, because that is definitely a news flash. And then after the smaller words at the bottom. And then, see, I love doing this with my markers, but it just really makes everything coordinate, which is why I joined Stampin' Up! Instead of a different company, because everything coordinates. I wanted to get the discount. I am a happy shopper. All right. Isn't that pretty? All right, so we're going to put that on to the black, and then we'll be done with this one. Good thing we have two sides, huh? All right. Good, no buffering. I've had problems in the past. Whoop. Okay, and then on the inside. I'm sorry, Gail. Mine, it doesn't show it here. Okay, so there's card 1. So now, let me get this picked up a little bit. Isn't that cute though? I love that. All right, so this one is, and I said on my blog, so if you miss anything, there's better pictures on my blog. It's teddybearstamping.com. And be sure to like this video because I need any help you guys can get me on getting my ratings up. And I haven't had any new subscriptions lately. So any help you can give me would be awesome. All right, so now we are going to use the same color palette, but have it be a little bit different. So we are going to come in with, hold on, all the fixins. So this one has the 4 1/4 by 11, and then 2 pieces of 5 1/4 by 4 of the terracotta, and then the whisper white for both pieces is not whisper white, basic white. We've changed is 3 3/4 by 5. So, and I only see one of these, so I'm going to have to grab another one before we get too far. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and score this at 5 1/2. Make sure that I have it lined up well, and then I'm going to use my bone folder. All right, then we're going to go ahead and put on our terracotta tile. So I was saying on my blog today, I was commenting on how this card was a little bit more challenging to me because it doesn't have as many layers. I was trying to make it to where if you didn't have the dies or anything that you'd be able to do this. So I need to clean off my bricks. Let me close these because they'll get all dried up. Okay. My chamois still has some purple on it, surprisingly. Okay. So I'm going to come in with the basic gray and do the same. Well, first let's do the window. This is where I was like a little scared, not scared, but where I was nervous because I'm not layering or cutting out any of this. I'm just putting it on. So I am going to, let me put that piece of paper down here. I just want it to be a little bit, not a lot. This is a little different than the last one, which I kind of like the other one better, but we'll see. All right. Then we're going to come in. I'll get rid of, oh no, I wanted to make it look a little darker or aged. That's the word. Is I'm just going to go over it with the basic gray with our blending brush. Just because I wanted it to look not so white. I love our blending brushes. Okay. See, doesn't that already add? Okay, now I can close this. All right, and then I'm going to come in with my windowsill. That's what I think it's called. With the brown, which is, I did add one color to this. I'm so sorry. It's the crumb cake. And we're going to go ahead and put that here at the bottom just to give it something to land on. And then I'm going to, on my piece of paper, put, I'm not going to, I will do it. I have one already cut out, but I will show you. I mean, this picture is so cute. You just have to be able to make it. It's just so cute. And then when it die cuts, it cuts the handle out too, which makes it really nice. All right, so I just wanted to show you how cute that is. And it seems to have like its own shading. It's awesome. All right, so I'm going to turn that back over, come in with my flowers and my leaves again. And I also want to do the over the windows. Okay. And now with this. Okay, I'm here. There it is. Okay. I find if you hold your mouth just right, it tends to do much better. Just joking. Oh, that one. Oh, I did it in green. That's okay, because I've already cut them out. Let me just find them now. This is why you want to do things ahead of time, so you don't make mistakes. Okay. I bet you it fell. I have one already. We might have to cut out the other one if I can't find it. All right, bring this back in. Bring in my white. And we are going to stamp, well, let's, hold on one second. Stamp the pots. And I only filled up one pot on here. It's kind of low. I should have cut it down a little bit. Oh, well. And only one of these gets the flowers because sometimes we have pots that have nothing in them. Okay, and it is hanging over. Then I stamped the bricks. Oh, you guys. All right, I stamped them twice. And then I'm going to come in and cut those out because I wanted it to be where it looks like it's popped up onto the wall. And I think I had these cut out, but I'm just going to do them real quick. And I'm surprised at how much of a difference this looks, but when I was looking at the pictures, I was like, wow, that really does look much better with them popped up. And of course, I'm going to sponge those so they're not quite so white. And then I have things to show you. I have my pillow gift, which I'm excited about. I would love to get this any day of the week. Kind of goes with chocolate and how I would say I'd never, like, today's not a day for chocolate. I would never say that. Every day's a day for chocolate. Okay, so now let's bring in my thing again. And this, and it's already got it on there, so I'm not even going to worry, just so it's not quite so white. Okay. Yes, I do that too, Steph. I always hold it just right to make sure I get it. If I'm really concentrating and somebody's got a video on me, they will see. All right, I'm looking for my dimensionals. Okay. Well, I only found the small ones, so we'll just use those. All right. Let's see, I'm going to put one right here and one on the other side. Let's see. Isn't that funny how that works? Okay, then I'm going to put this on here. It doesn't get popped up or anything because it wouldn't look right because everything's flat. And then if I can find my other, which I can't, so we will cut this out real quick. Looking for my stamp set that I put up. Okay. And this is where my handy dandy, okay, I did take them out. Small mini cutter comes in. My Stampin' Trimmer. That's not what it's called. And I found it as I'm digging for my other piece. Okay. So this is going to go on here, but I did pop this one up because I mean, it's got to stand up a little bit from the pot or the cute little picture. Okay. Okay, now this is going to go on to my front. Here it is. I'm almost running out, which I was going to throw this out, grab me my other one, show you how easy this is. So it just goes on just like this, and I stuck it on there. All right, so now I'm ready to move on. Nothing like the speed of being able to do that. All right. Okay, and then we are going to, I'm trying to find my card, put welcome down here in the corner because it needs to say something. And I'm going to do that in Memento. And hopefully I get it straight. There. Okay, so then on the inside, all I did, and I'm just going to show you because I can't find my other white and I want to finish this card, but it's super simple, so I think you'll be all right. Okay. And of course you want to do your envelope. So I am using these matte black dots because you know, so I've got a theme going here with the black and everything. Let me just use my scissors because I put my other tool somewhere very close. All right, so I'm just going to put a few. And I added these here because I thought it looked a little blank here, but I kind of like the simplicity of it. So, all right, so then the inside on white, I just stamped the bricks and then put my sweet friend because I just think that looks pretty. And you can write over these because it doesn't, they're light enough to where you can do that. Okay, so let me show you my pillow gift. So cute. So, isn't this cute? And then guess what's inside? A Hershey bar. Stick these in the freezer. Oh my gosh, they're so good. So yes, I thought you guys might like that. I was really excited because I thought, oh yeah, I can have that. All right, so let me show you one other thing that for the month of March, if you buy from me, I am showing you this. I want to do a video on it, but thanks, Carol. This is a card that's going to be included in my PDF. It's how to make this faux bark, and it is so much fun to do. But look at how cute that is with the gold and everything. But this is all, like, I don't know if you can tell, but dimensional. In my PDF, I walk you through picture by picture on how to make this. So if you spend $35 or more, starting in March, you will get the PDF that shows you how to do this. Okay, so Gail, are you able to pick a winner? Because Pat wasn't able to come today. So, hey Lola, glad you could make it. Did you get to see the cards? I'm going to show them again while Gail is putting out, hopefully, who the winner is. But I love this. And then you guys can tell me which one of these you would like to win for whoever wins the drawing, because that would be so much fun. So hopefully Gail's doing that. Oh, good. I'm glad that you got to see the last one. I did get some green on there. Not good, but here, let's trade that out. There we go. Much better. You got to be careful where you put things. So, yes, and then my candy bar, which I love. So if you purchase anything, you get the candy bar plus the holder, and that's just too cute. And then you can always share it with me if you want. So Gail, are you able to do it? Oh, Lola won. Yay, Lola. Okay, so which one of these would you like for me to send you? Just let me know. You have my text if you want to just text me. Next month, celebration is over, so get your order in if you want to get that Approaching Perfection, which is really cute. And for the Besties Club, in March, we're going to use the Butterfly Brilliance, which I'm super excited about. Yes, which insides do you want to see? Okay, so the news flash, birthdays found to be good for health. Studies show that people who have more birthdays live the longest. And then this one, oops, I will do the big, it says my sweet friend. So you decide, Lola, on which one of these two you would like, and I will mail it out to you tomorrow. But I'm really excited that you guys have been coming, and I hope that you come again next week because I'm going to do something else fun. I get very tickled by this, and I really appreciate you guys coming. All right. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss anything. Thank you.